Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a good one. I am doing great today. It is the start of a new province, and we are actually over in our mining desert because I need to collect a bunch of sand and some sandstone, and I'm going to do that beforehand, and then we will take a look at the new province here once I get this all done, and that's where I'm going to meet you guys back at. So put your thinking caps on, and why don't you try to make a guess at what the next province is going to be, what the theme is going to be. Leave that as a comment down below while I get this stuff collected. So let me get busy, get my pick and my shovel out. I need a bunch of sand and a bunch of sandstone. And I will be back with you here in just a bit. All right, everyone, welcome back. So we're about ready to head into our new province. We are out actually over here by our witch farm, and that is this little spot over here. So if you get that world download here, that should be available. If not in this video, really quickly after, this is where our witch farm is at, down over here, and this is where you're going to find our next province, which is going to be right over here. So hopefully you guys put some guesses down below as far as what it may be, as far as what our next province may be. So let's take a look at where we're headed here. So we are out over here in a desert. We've got a little bit of plains and some stuff over here, but we are going to be doing this next province is going to be based on the Arabian Nights, or Aladdin, or that desert temple style and look. And this is what M. Wallace has been working on. He sort of decided to take the lead on this province and get some things laid out, and he's got a really unique idea for how we're going to be doing this province. I'm really looking forward to it, in the fact that we are going to be building it in sort of in quarters, as it was, not necessarily quarters as in a quarter of a circle, one fourth of, but more along the lines of certain areas and certain sections. And this is where we're going to be starting off in this area. So we've got some people that have already decided to. Wallace has come across in sort of segregated areas. We've got markets, a municipal court, the police. I believe Iceland Queen is going to be working on some middle class and lower class housing. She's going to be doing over here. And we've got some more housing over here. And I haven't really fully decided on what I want to do yet. But I really am digging these walls. I like how this wall right here sort of ends up over here. I really like the design, how this is punched forward, how we have these visible holes in the back pushing through on the other side, and the use of those blocks, and then these bigger pillars. Really, really well designed. Looking absolutely fabulous. But I think that this is the area that I want to go and start working in. And I'm going to take a coin or a little bit of a brownie stuff and see if I can do some religious building here. Not real sure what I'm going to do just yet. I need to go get me some ideas. But I wanted to show you guys where we're at and what we're doing here. And this is really what's going to be kind of interesting about this, is that we're going to fill in all of this area within these walls before we move on to the next section, the next quarters. So more like a middle class heading towards upper class section that's going to be coming out, and then potentially even a large palace. So I really like the way that this is going to come together. We're going to see a lot of things going up all at once. And I think that'll be really, really kind of cool. And got some slums over here as well. So I've got myself, I was out mining, picking up some stuff. I've got a bunch of sandstone, a couple shulker boxes of it, a couple of other items as well. So I'm going to go get some ideas going and do a little bit of planning. And then I should be back here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we have done a little bit of work here. I've been collecting my materials, got them all sorted out over here. Got myself a bed, been doing a little bit of work. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. So I've got my my stuff laid out here. Let me do that, and this is going to be really interesting province to build because we have all these power tools, you know, efficiency 5 shovel and efficiency 5 pick, and we're going to be working in the sand area and with stone. We're just going to be breaking all kinds of things. I foresee taking pieces out of that wall as I'm going through without a problem. But this is what we're going to be working on here. I'm going to build this sort of a temple mosque style thing, and this is the general layout I'm going to do here. This right here, I'm going to have a tower. I'm going to have a tower go way up. This is probably going to be significantly. This whole temple area is going to be taller than that back wall. At least that's my plan. And it's not going to get done in this episode, that's for sure. I'm probably going to lay out the first level of walls and start with the real basics. But one of the things I'm definitely going to do is go and light up this area. Probably, let's see what I got for torches. Let's just start dropping in some torches here. Because if I try to work through the night at all, I get myself wrecked. I already know that that's going to be a problem. So I'm really looking forward to this province. It's always good. That's one of the nice things about working on the Otium server and playing on this server is there's always something new just around the corner, a new idea, a new person to help bring in the next idea, a new person to bring in the next thought, a new province to work on, just anything along those lines. Always the fun part about it is because there's, like I said, there's always something new gonna be happening here relatively quickly, and that's really the cool thing about it here. I definitely don't have enough torches to do all of this, but I definitely don't want to be blowing up this wall at all because I know that that's going to happen. I just foresee a creeper. I've already had almost one creeper problem. I was getting some materials and sorting through some things, and I accidentally was over at our colored storage area and had a creeper sneak up on me. And there's my torches. So let's go back to our box here and grab some more torches. But I'm really looking forward to this. So I can do the torches off camera and chat. We just chat about what we're going to do here. So the primary building block for this is going to be sandstone. And I'm going to have the primary temple like right in this area. And I'm going to put a dome on it. And then I'm going to have the tower that's coming up. And it's going to be significantly, goes up significantly. I'm not sure. I'd like to hear you guys' feedback. This is the size of the tower. And this is going to be inside of a building. And then this tower will be on top of it going up. But the question I have is do I want the ability to go up the tower other than with a ladder? To the top, and then I'm gonna put up those are gonna go up. I think I'm gonna have it go up to about maybe up to about here, so pretty far up there, really way above. I want this so when we come in, you know, from a religious perspective, a religious temple perspective, I want to come in this gatehouse and really see these standing. When we're over here by our portal, I want to see those towers on the top of this thing really stand out. That's sort of the goal. And then some of the other things that I want to do here is I want to put together a little sort of garden in one of these areas, and sort of a almost open air, almost no doors or anything. So that's what this is going to mark. Is there's going to be an opening here. This is going to be the wall, and there'll be arches and a lower sort of almost an awning in this area, and then another set of arches coming across here. This is going to go away, probably going to move is what's going to happen. And then what I'm going to have is I'm going to have a... I haven't decided if I want to put another tower like that and have it symmetrical or just the one up there. But this is over here in the slum area. And a lot of the... so I'm basing this off of mosques. And I was doing some reading and some research, and they said one of the real common things about mosques is that they are done in... they include some community-based services as well. So I was thinking of putting in like a little kitchen, almost like a soup kitchen kind of thing, or something along those lines over in this area that connects into the slums. Maybe do it here, maybe as sort of a piece off of the main temple area, or maybe do something small over here in this area as well. And then I want to do, me, I do custom trees. It's my thing right now. I want to see if I can do some palm trees and sort of a garden area in this area as well. And then see how we can tie this into the road. I don't know who's going to be doing these boulevards, these roads, but I kind of want to make sure that my picture, especially in this first quarter that we're doing, that we don't have, like, for example, over here, I would be okay if the boulevard sort of wound its way over against the building a little bit and then back over to the center. And it doesn't have to be straight, at least not in my opinion, is that it's going to be a little more windy road based upon where people are at. So I know these are just the general sections that we're going to be building, but I want to make some tweaks and changes. I don't see that a straight road this wide would be there. I want to be able to, maybe some of these, what is this, the government buildings? Yeah, municipal and government. Maybe some of these buildings end up stretching just a little bit over here. And that forces the road to turn a little bit and then come back to the center to go through the next gatehouse into what I think is going to be the next quarter. I haven't really sorted that out with Wallace yet, what's going to happen. But I'm really looking forward to this temple. So let me go and get some things lit up. And let me get in... get this cleared up and the first walls and see where we're at for time, because I'm a little bit... I got a busy weekend planned, and may not have as much time as I'd hoped for. So let me get moving on some of that, and I will be back with you here in a bit. All right, welcome back. So got this lit up. You can see all the torch spam. No creepers, hopefully. I'm sure they're going to show up on top of the wall, drop down, and blow me up. But let's take a look at what we got started here. Unfortunately, this is as far as we're going to get today. Sort of busy. So this is a general idea of what I'm looking at as far as the front of this. I might bring this out a little bit and have an additional... Yeah, I think this is what we want to do. I want to make this an arch as well. All these are going to be arches. So what we're going to... You know what? Let's go mock up one of these arches here real quick. Got everything behind the wall here because I knew it was going to be a lot of space. But let's see here. We are going to need some stairs. Going to need a lot of stairs. Had to go get some sand, filled in our thing over here. Yeah, almost broke a couple picks still. Still a little scary about that. All right. And some more stairs. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's build these arches here real quick. We'll do that on camera, I think. And I want to build, I think... is that what I want? Nope. We want to go up. Yeah, we want to go up a little bit further. So that'll be there. That'll be there. And that means this is going to be the top level of these. And I don't mind going up. That's one of the things we talked about when we were sort of starting the planning of this province is we want to go, if we're going to go and make something bigger and we need more space, we want to go up. That's kind of the direction we want to head with these. So it can be a lot of ender pearl usage on these. So boom, boom, boom. And that means let's grab some stairs. Yeah, so we're going to have these arches here. And we're going to have equivalent arches here. And I'm going to do something funky. Boom, boom. And that's one of the signature. Let's try. There we go. And let's get that. There we go. So this is sort of generally what I want it to look like. And sort of see. And then this is where we get to be able to be a little more creative. Right now I'm putting this all in sandstone. But we're going to definitely be doing, we're going to do some chiseled, which is this kind of thing in here. And probably come in, I don't know, probably here, let's say. Slap some of these in. We'll come up with decorating it. Put in additional stairs down in this area kind of thing. Maybe some slabs. Who knows? I'm still working on what we want to do here on these kind of areas, but sort of get some design and ornamental stuff in here. We've also got, don't forget, you got smooth sandstone that we'll probably be working into here as well. Sort of adding some interest and so forth. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet on these pillars up, but definitely just the general idea. And then we're going to work in, once we get all the walls done, get these arches in place. Going to come back around and work on putting in accents. And I have an idea of what I want to do on these, in the fact that, let's see, let's get that there and that there. Maybe come out one more set of these. What do I have here? Two. See, putting two in maybe the wrong spot. Maybe we need to do that. That. Something like that. For sort of a quote entrance. Although all you notice, all of these are gonna be here as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's get some stairs to finish this sort of general shape. What we're aiming for is a general shape more than anything else. So yeah, sort of like that, and then sort of have these as all entrances into the temple area. And this temple area is going to have a dome. This dome is basically going to cover this whole thing. This is the size of the dome, what I wanted to do, and go from there. And a lot of ornamentation and decoration, a lot like what Wallace has done on the wall, where he's put stuff back in insets and that kind of thing. But that is what I got time for here today on today's episode. This is where we're at. This is where we're starting. Don't even have a name for this province yet. What we're going to be calling this. Definitely can't wait to really get in on this. I want to see this building really super tall up here. And I can't wait to see. This is going to be one of those fun ones where we're going to see this whole area develop pretty quickly, because and over time, because everybody's going to be building in this basically within these 4 walls that have been put up. And going to see what people are going to come up with as far as ideas and what they're going to do as far as the builds. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment. You can always find me on Twitter at @awanderingnerd. And hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like button, and as always, if you want to see more like this, go definitely subscribe as well. Again, thank you so much for following, and again, thank you for taking the time to watch this and see as we move into our next province. So can't wait to hear from you, and can't wait to see what everybody else starts developing on this. So until next time, this is the Wandering Nerd.